first episode, if you call it that, with a short introduction about myself. My name is Dan, and I am a licensed drone pilot based in the UK. I have been flying drones for almost 10 years. I have been working to fly drones as my full-time job, which I have now achieved. What started out as a hobby has now become my main source of income. This took a lot of perseverance and patience. Listening to ASMR has helped me with that patience. It has helped me to relax when times have been tough. I am now trying to give back by creating my own ASMR content. I don't like the word content. I don't know why. I just think it's absurd. But there we are. I am based in York, in the UK. Although I am not from York. I came to York to go to university, where I studied physics. While studying my PhD in physics, I discovered drones. In particular, first-person view drones, also known as FPV. I then started drone racing, which gave me skills in drone piloting that I would not have otherwise obtained, I feel. Then I found an interest and passion for filmmaking. I like to capture the world around me and share it with other people, which is what I am doing here. So not only should these sounds help you relax, the visuals should also help you relax. So in this video, I am taking you along the Yorkshire coast at a place called Hayburn Wyke. Hayburn Wyke. This is a small cove just north of Scarborough. Scarborough is a seaside town on the North Yorkshire coast. At Hayburn Wyke, there is an old railway, and you can walk from Scarborough to there along the Cleveland Way. There is also a fantastic pub. A pub. Pubs in England are very old, at least most of them are, and this is no exception. The pub serves excellent beer, and on a nice sunny day, it is in a nice little sheltered spot. It's very refreshing. From the pub, you can walk down a woodland path, following streams and other water sources through the dense tree line, emerging at a small waterfall where the streams converge to flow into the sea, the North Sea. What's interesting about where these waterfalls and streams converge is that the water falls from a short waterfall onto a beach, which my friend calls Ant's Eye View Beach. no sand. And it makes you feel like an ant on a beach of sand. Because the rocks are so large that you feel like a small organism on a sandy beach, looking at what would be tiny grains of sand to humans, but is actually very large rocks. I just realised that made no sense. I'll try again. It's called Ant's Eye View Beach because the rocks are large that it makes you feel like an ant on a sandy beach, where to an ant a grain of sand is very large. When the tide's further in, it's quite fun to throw some of these larger rocks into the sea and challenge friends to throw rocks at other rocks to see if we can knock them into the sea. It's also a bit of an obstacle course to get around on the beach and can be tricky underfoot. But it's one of my favourite places because I have so many fond memories there with my friends. Therefore, when I started flying drones commercially, I decided to go there with my drone to capture it. I remember on that day there were 2 fishermen casting their lines from the rocks. I'm not sure if the fishing is good there or whether they just liked it for the peace and quiet that I then disturbed with my drone. I also remember finding a quiet period of time where I could just fly without being disturbed and take in the scenery. Although the weather wasn't great, it was a nice day to explore. And I think that's part of being British, is that your enthusiasm for exploration outweighs the drama of the weather. That being said, obviously, flying drones in bad weather is not a good idea, and I would not recommend it. But Hayburn Wyke is an interesting place, and the trail passes along. The Cleveland Way Trail passes along far beyond, all the way up to Whitby, which is further north of Scarborough, on the north-east side of the North Yorkshire Moors. But the North Yorkshire Moors are a great place to explore, not just along the coastline. There are many great spots not far away by car. For example, a short drive from Hayburn Wyke into the moors can see you arrive at a place called Goathland. And Goathland train station is where they filmed Harry Potter and is the basis for Hogsmeade Station. The same village also was used as the basis for Heartbeat, which is a Yorkshire country TV show set in the 50s, I believe. I used to go exploring on the moors on my motorcycle, as it's a great way to get around without getting stuck in traffic. Although, once you're on the moors, you may not see a soul for several miles. And this can be true the further north you go in England. Once you get north of North Yorkshire and into, for example, the North Pennines, you can go miles and miles without seeing a soul. So that's me. That's My name's Dan, as I said, in case you forgot. And this is ASMR Drones. And I hope to bring you more episodes in the future. In the meantime, stay calm, stay safe, be happy, or just live your life however you like.